hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete, proving nature's laws wrong. It learned to walk with having feet. Funny, it seems to keep its dreams. It learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else even cared. Lyrics from Tupac Shakur. Despite the odds against her, Malala Yousafzai would rise and continue to rise despite the horrific instances that tried to hold her back. Imagine leaving class and overhearing there would be no school tomorrow, but instead learning that all the girls and women would no longer have access to education. This would be the heartbreaking reality of Malala Yousafzai was facing in her hometown in the Swat district of Pakistan. My name is Shayla Smith, and as an advocate for children education or advocate for education for children, her story resonated with the world because of her heart and her determination. Here at the CNN Hero of the Year Awards, we want to acknowledge everyday people doing extraordinary things to change the world around them. I'm honored to introduce Malala Yousafzai. I'm so thankful to have her here because at the age of 15, the Taliban attempted to take her life because she spoke against their rules. She also blogged to the BBC about life under the Taliban rule. How courageous could one be at the age of 11 doing that? After a miraculous recovery, this young lady has proven to be a rose rising out of the concrete. She would move to the United Kingdom to establish a charity. She would give a speech to the United Nations to change the policies that affected women and children. One of her well-known quotes from a speech would be, "We realize the importance of our voice when we are silent." The UN would make July 12th the National Malala Day. This bright young lady would be the youngest Nobel Peace Prize recipient. In her speech, she would acknowledge the Taliban and them trying to silence her, but she decided she would speak up. And how this was the story of many girls around the world. Malala was quoted in her address saying, "Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality." She is currently studying philosophy and politics at Oxford University. What makes one an honorable candidate to be up for the prestigious award? It would be an ordinary person living their life and seeing the needs of others around them and making a lifelong commitment to change and make their environment better for the next generation. After the incident with the Taliban, Malala created Malala's Fund, a charity that would bring back education to girls around the world, using mottos such as education is neither Eastern nor Western. Education is just education, and it's the right of every human being. I would ask the audience to join me in giving a round of applause to a brave and inspiring young woman who continues to accept the call in her life to speak up for education for all. We applaud you and appreciate your fearlessness in this fight. Thank you, Malala Yousafzai.